Welcome back to the Modus Super Series. Big game coming up here as the top two go toe-to-toe. And what on earth happened there between Stowe Buntz and Jack Garwood? Are they having a wrestling match or what? Anyway, to the serious business of Stowe against Noah. This is how the table looks. Stowe Buntz is top on 16, plus 16 legs difference. Devon Peterson on that same mark, as is Noa-Lynn van Leuven. The winner of this game will go top of the table going into the final couple of rounds worth of fixtures here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. And it looks like there's a couple of frivolities before we get underway in this particular contest. I have got absolutely no idea what happened there, but it's fair to say it's fairly relaxed ahead of a big fixture between these two.
Things are about to change though, because the serious business, it is right in front of them. We talked about this fixture around about this time yesterday. We were curious when they would play on day 3. The end of round 3 is a really good time to see who leads going into the final 2 rounds. Whoever wins is still not safe.
Well, what a start.
Here's a thought. Stowe was talking this morning about how positive an atmosphere it is here. Is he more comfortable playing well when he's relaxed? Not everybody is. But maybe that's what he's trying to portray up there.
108.
Look good, feel good, play good. And both players are doing exactly that right from the get-go in this contest. A maxi apiece this opening leg. Stowe Buntz is on for a 10-darter. He did so in the first leg of the meeting between this pair yesterday. He may do so again here.
31.
It's a rip-roaring start from the American. And Noa-Lynn quite literally can do nothing about this.
Game shot of first leg, Stowe Buntz.
You didn't need the third dart. Because he's got an 11-darter. That's wonderful.
Second leg, it's Noa-Lynn to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, you don't get penalised for throwing the dart at the dartboard, even though the leg is over. James Wade used to do that a lot.
84.
This could be relentless if he's in the mood.
135.
Yeah, the rule is because the leg has been completed, then the other darts thereafter didn't count. There was actually an incident in a final here at the Live Lounge
58.
last year where Colin Osborne had hit double 10. Now, the referee at the time couldn't see it but would not move, so he didn't put the player off. The other dart then went into the single 10, but the leg was completed anyhow. But this is superb from Stowe Buntz. 144 the average, 3-180. He's already had an 11-darter, and Noa-Lynn van Leuven is
100.
being just left in the lurch, left in the tailwind of a hurricane that has been burst through by Buntz.
96.
I believe by trade, he's a crane operator at a naval
83. So
base,
you require
which
90.
I'm sure that's a really interesting job. Well, the one thing he's doing right now is lifting his opponent out of the game.
78.
And don't forget what the score was in this game yesterday.
100. So you require 12.
Buntz was brilliant. And he's being brilliant again.
Second leg, Stowe Buntz.
Now, is this is something we haven't seen before in terms
Third
of throwing the
leg,
dart
it's Stowe to throw
after
first.
the second one goes in at a double. This is something that Stowe's been doing. I don't know why. But have a look at that average, 120.24 after 2 legs. And that is the record average for this year, attained by Connor Scott back in July.
134.
And it could have been better. Because he was 4 out of 7 on the doubles on that game.
76.
If he'd been 4 out of 4, it would have been close to 128.
100.
Well, Noa-Lynn van Leuven here is averaging 95.5, bang on the nose. But That is just a scoring average because not just has she not had a dart in a double,
81.
she's not been nowhere near. And that's because of the brilliance of Buntz. But this may well be the first opening she gets in this match.
140.
Let's face it, the way Buntz is playing, if Noa-Lynn was not going to lift it a little bit,
60.
this game
Noa-Lynn,
would have
you
been
require
over in 4 legs.
127.
Doesn't have to go for the ball and won't go for the
87.
ball because tops today for Noa-Lynn van Leuven has been pretty much on a string. And it's been a fair few times today that she's left it after 12. She's done so again here.
93. Noa-Lynn, you require 40.
As she
Game shot
finds
on
it
the third
first
leg.
time, middle of the
Noa-Lynn van
bed, a
Leuven.
breaker throw. This game returns the throw crucially. It was a brilliant start from Buntz, but Noa-Lynn
Fourth
has got
flag.
her
It's
first
Noa-Lynn
chalk
to
on the
throw
board.
first.
Back to 2-1,
Game on.
and with the darts in hand here to level this contest up.
$93.
We shouldn't be surprised when we have a world-class game like this. 2.5 days of competitive action in the tank.
100.
World-class talent. And they have plenty of experience as well. So when it comes out, just embrace it.
140.
Well, there is a possibility as well, if things go right for the pair at Alexandra Palace, should Noa-Lynn qualify, that this may well be a game at the World Championship if they win their opening matches and they
123.
scatter a few seeds somewhere. What a game. Both players averaging in excess of a ton.
140.
Buntz 106.3, Noa-Lynn averaging 104.02, and it's the Dutch player who has left herself on 128 to square this match up at 2 apiece,
95.
following the
Noa-Lynn
11 and
required
14 darter
128.
of Stowe Buntz to start. Every single leg in this match has been won in 5 visits or less. It could be a ton topper as well here.
124.
And guess what's left again?
I did not envisage Buntz being level at 2-2 after the
28.
start.
Noa-Lynn, you require 4.
Just a reminder
Game shot
that
of
Noa-Lynn
fourth
is not
leg.
going to go
Noa-Lynn van
quietly.
Leuven.
Buntz was averaging 120 after the first couple of legs.
Fifth
Things have
leg.
evened
It's
out.
Stowe to throw first. Game on.
Well, this is a game that a top-of-the-table tussle deserves. 2 players averaging in excess of a ton, going
140.
toe-to-toe and throwing hammer and tongs. The legs won in this game, 11 and 14 to kickstart for Stowe Buntz, a 13 and a 14 for Noa-Lynn van Leuven to equalise at 2-2. And we are none the wiser as to who wins this contest from here.
108.
He's fourth.
I'd be amazed if we don't get another one
96.
at some point in the match.
That scoring power, as you saw there, is in world-class range. This is a world-class game.
95.
I haven't seen many mistakes in this game at all, both execution-wise
133.
and
So you
tactically.
require 86.
This is for a potential 11 darter. A second 11 darter of the
Game shot on
contest for
fifth
Stowe
leg.
Buntz.
Stowe Buntz.
He leads 3-2, averaging 107. That is how the tail of the
Fifth leg.
tape has
It's
gone
Noa-Lynn
in this
to
game
throw
in terms
first.
of darts
Game on.
needed to win a leg. 2 11 darters, 2 14 darters in there, and a 13.
100.
I'm not just saying this because this game is still going, but to this point, this is one of the best games I've seen in this building.
97.
I remember a game between David Evans and Ross Montgomery, which was a bit of a belter.
And add the
96.
context as well. This is a game to decide who tops the group going into the final couple of laps of fixtures. You could have mistaken this pair to be a bit nervous about this match.
134.
But there's been nothing nervy about this. And this will be a match not lost by somebody, but won by somebody.
134.
If Stowe goes out in the next 6 darts, do everybody a favour. Send him to Weston-super-Mare and get him to switch on the Christmas lights.
83.
That was a little bit of a slip. And Noa-Lynn here can set up to take us all the way. And actually, a game this good does deserve a
100.
last leg decider. And she's left herself on 71 after a dozen darts.
I bet Stowe Buntz doesn't think that. He doesn't think this game deserves a last leg decider.
100.
He doesn't want Noa-Lynn to hit this.
You require 71.
To take us all the way. Double 16.
55.
Doesn't go. And
So
with
you
it could well be her
require
hopes
47.
of winning this group. It's been a remarkable game. Tops for the match. Double 10. Buntzing,
shot,
brilliant. Stowe Buntz moves to the summit of the Group A table after winning an absolute classic here at the Live Lounge. One of the best games that you will see on that stage is won by the American Ace by 4 legs to 2, and just marvel over the magnificence of these numbers. Buntz winning with an average just under 106, 4 maximums in there. His scoring power was just too much at times. A couple of 11 darters in there. In fact, that was the worst leg of the match, being won in 15 to win it. 4 from 8 on the doubles. A remarkable display. Noa-Lynn losing with an average of 103.08, but she didn't really lose that. Stowe Buntz won it.